Welcome to our Little and Great Philosophy channel. Here are the secrets of successful people, told. Through 10 short stories in this life, there are people who walk quietly. They don't say much. They don't show off their achievements. And one day, they make the whole world turn to look at them. What's their secret? Are they more talented than us? Or do they simply live differently? Let's listen to a few short stories. Each one holds a secret of truly successful people. Maybe, just maybe, you'll find a piece of yourself in one of these. Jack was a guy full of dreams. He wanted to make videos, write books, learn investing, travel the world. But one habit kept everything stuck on paper. I'll do it tomorrow. Today, Jack was busy, scrolling through his phone. Tomorrow he was busy, watching the latest series. Next week, there was a short trip. And next month, nothing had started. Meanwhile, his friend David, not very talented, not very special, just started, even though he wasn't ready. His first video was terrible. His first project failed. But each month, David got a little better. 2 years later, David had a YouTube channel with hundreds of thousands of followers. And Jack? Still planning? Success doesn't come to the person with the most ideas. It comes to the one who starts. In a remote countryside town, there was an old man named Ben who worked as a lighthouse keeper. No one knew him. No one thanked him. His job was simple. Every evening, he'd climb up the lighthouse, light the flame, and sit silently. A young visitor once asked, "Don't you feel lonely? Doing all this work and no one even knows?" Ben just smiled. "I don't need anyone to see. As long as the ships out there don't crash into the rocks. As long as someone makes it home. Thanks to this light I've lit." Success is like that. It doesn't need a spotlight. It needs you to do the right thing, even when no one is watching. James was a young man, always chasing shortcuts to success. Jumping from course to course, trying investments, startups, business ideas. Nothing lasted. One day, during a trip, James saw an old man slowly building a wall, brick by brick, carefully, precisely, not rushing, not wasting a move. James asked, "Why don't you build faster?" The old man chuckled. "It's easy to build quickly, but it'll fall quickly too. The strong stuff? That takes time, and the right foundation." James realized he had been sprinting without learning how to walk steady. Successful people don't rush. They're slow, but steady. And they never stop. A fox named Speedy, quick, clever, confident, challenged a turtle named Steady to a race. Speedy dashed off. While running, he live-streamed, made calls, posted selfies. Steady, he just walked, calm, consistent. Halfway through, the fox got tired and stopped for a break. The turtle kept going, silent, focused. Guess who reached the finish line first? Success isn't loud. It's quiet, steady, and undistracted. A famous martial arts master taught his students by making them practice one single move every day for 3 months. One impatient student asked, "When will I learn a new move?" Or the master replied, "When you can perform this one move flawlessly." The student gave up and left. Years later, he returned and saw another student who only trained that one move and had become a local champion. Successful people don't know everything. They just do one thing better than anyone else. In a pottery class, there were 2 students. Kyle, who carefully crafted one perfect pot each day, and Brian, who made as many pots as possible, learning from his mistakes. After 1 year, Brian had a few masterpieces. Kyle had some decent work. The teacher said, "To be great, you have to make enough mistakes. Each broken pot is a lesson. Thinking too much without doing, that's standing still. Success doesn't come from perfection. It comes from making mistakes and learning fast. Lucas was a boy who loved games. One day, his dad handed him a notebook and said, "Here's a new game. Beat yourself from yesterday." From then on, Lucas wrote things like, "Yesterday I woke up at 7 a.m. Today I woke up at 6:45. Yesterday I studied 1 hour. Today I studied 1 hour 15. He didn't compare himself to anyone. He just played the game with his past self. Months later, Lucas had transformed, stronger, sharper, more confident. Success is a series of small wins against yourself, each day just 1% better. At a busy street corner, an old homeless man placed a box in front of him with the sign, "Raising money to open a bakery." People laughed. "Crazy old man." But day after day, month after month, he stayed there. Each coin in the box, a piece of belief. On the 4th year, a businessman walked by, moved by his persistence, and decided to invest. Months later, the bakery opened, cozy, full of customers, and the bread? Amazing. At the front hung that very sign, "Thank you, belief box." Success starts when you believe in your dream, even when the world laughs at it. An old man kept using the same boat for decades. When invited to sail to a new land full of opportunities, he said, "My boat isn't strong enough." His friend asked, "Then why not get a new one?" He shook his head. "I'm used to this one." So he stayed behind. His friend left and returned to a new life. Many people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they don't dare to let go of the old to reach the new. In a strange village, there was a magical mirror. Anyone who looked into it would hear the reason they hadn't succeeded. A young woman asked, "Why am I not rich?" The mirror replied, "Because you talk more than you act." A young man asked, "Why am I not famous?" The mirror replied, "Because you blame others too much." Then came a boy named Kevin. The mirror stayed silent. Kevin asked, "Why don't you say anything?" The mirror replied, "Because you're the only one who didn't ask for reasons. You've been quietly fixing yourself every single day." Success doesn't come from asking why you haven't made it. It comes from getting up and doing what needs to be done. You've just listened to a handful of little stories, but they hold some of life's biggest truths. Not flashy, not magical, just start quietly, keep doing it right, learn from mistakes, and believe in yourself if you're still on the way and haven't arrived. Don't worry, maybe you just need one more step. If these stories inspired you, like, share, and subscribe for more. Because success doesn't come from miracle. It comes from the ordinary done with extraordinary consistency.